Hi everybody, thank you for watching. In this video we're going to investigate how case-based learning can also apply in the station rotation model. At the same time we're going to consider an example lesson that uses case-based learning. Let's first take a look at what case-based learning exactly is with a simple definition. First of all, case-based learning involves real-world complex problems, kind of similar to problem-based learning. And these are written specifically to stimulate classroom discussion and also collaborative analysis between students. What really separates case-based learning from problem-based learning is that in case teaching it involves the interactive student-centered exploration of realistic and specific situations. We might recognize these specific situations better as case studies, where the students are given some kind of a scenario, a realistic scenario, where they have to work together to evaluate and interpret data.
Let's take a look at the characteristics of a good case study. They should align with the instructional goals and objectives. They need to tell a story that focuses on an issue that is interesting for the students, that illuminates a dilemma without resolving it. It should be relevant to the reader. They should be able to relate to this problem in some sort of way, or at least be able to put themselves in that situation. It needs to provoke a conflict and that makes them make a decision. There needs to be more than one viable solution to this, or more than one side. The case needs to be general enough to be used in several applications, and the case should be short. If you make a elongated case, you're going to start losing the students within the fluff of the case. So here's an example of a case that I use in my bioethics class. It's called the pandemic flu. And what they do is they read the scenario, which is the case, and it's about a outbreak of a special type of flu that is causing a respiratory virus, and it threatens everybody in the community. It's very contagious, and there's only a certain number of vaccines available. And they're given 10 people who require the vaccine at this time, and they can only treat 6. And whichever 4 individuals do not receive the vaccine, they will most likely die. So down here it gives you a brief and general description of the 10 people. Gives you a little bit of facts about each one. And then what they have to do is they have to decide which 6 get the vaccine and which 4 do not. And they have to create an argument, an ethical reasoning behind why they chose the people that they did and why they didn't choose the people that they left out of getting the vaccine. So hopefully you can see how this scenario or this case study is relevant to my bioethics class. They love this case study. It gets a lot of good discussion, and this is just something I do at the very beginning of the course, just to help them get some dialogue and start providing reasoning behind their justifications. So as you can see, this case study goes along with a lot of the characteristics that makes a case study good, because it relates to my curriculum. The students are very interested in this case. It's easy for them to understand. It's relatable. There's no clear-cut answer. There's many answers, and it really helps them practice their ethical justification, so they have to provide support behind it. So it does everything that a case should do in my bioethics class. Thanks for watching this tutorial on how case-based studies and case-based learning fits into the blended learning model. Furthermore, how it fits into the station-based model of blended learning. Until next time, go out and blend something.